Welcome to Denton Outdoors. I'm at the Guadalupe Mountain National Park. I got here super late last night and just slept in the car. And this morning we're hiking Guadalupe Peak. Come along for the adventure. I've already gained quite a bit of elevation and I haven't been able to video much because it is so windy and cold. And this hike's usually not supposed to be that bad from what I've read. Nothing too technical, but today it is just extremely windy and cold. And here I'll show you kind of the views I've got right now. Pretty cool, but I'm not sure how much videoing I'm going to be able to do. Taking a little break in the sun. The sun just came up and man, it is so windy. But I'm starting to warm up and shed some layers and we keep going up. You can see my beard's starting to frost up a bit. I made it to the northwest side of the mountain and the wind is just way more wicked, and there's a lot more snow. Not enough to put on micro spikes yet, but I have them just in case I need them. There's also a lot more trees, a lot more vegetation on this side. I'm kind of in this little bit of pine right here, blocked a little bit by the wind. I've got a kind of fleece mask hat I'm gonna throw on, and then I'm gonna throw on my rain jacket too to help block some of the wind. Oh man, that is a pretty crazy view. I found a little nook out of the wind right now. That little bird I probably followed for like a quarter mile up the trail. It's really nice because man, this is some type 2 fun right now. It is just so windy and just brutally cold. But hopefully I'm past the most windy section. The views are absolutely amazing. And I probably don't have too much further to go. I made it up to like a totally different ecosystem. There's a ton of grasses up here. It's pretty neat to see how it changes with the elevation. I got my first glimpse of the peak. I can't see it right now though. And we've got some hiking still to do. Oh man, I'm at the backcountry campsites for Guadalupe Peak, which means I'm almost to the top. This is some of the craziest hiking I think I've ever done. This trail is really easy, to get up and down for being 3,000 feet of elevation, but oh my gosh, everything is just freezing up. All my bars are frozen, my Nalgene is frozen, my face is frozen. So I put on all my layers and I'm gonna make the final push to the top. I have no idea how windy it's gonna be, but hopefully I can get some pictures. Probably won't be able to get any video though. Pretty sure that's the peak up there. It's crazy that this is the desert. This sure does not seem like it. There's so much snow and ice everywhere. The trail took me back over kind of on the east side of the mountain, and it is way more calm over here. It's a little bit cloudy, so I don't have a great view, but starting to get a view of El Capitan. And it looks like we're gonna head back over to the west side. So I'd imagine it'd get pretty windy again. Oh, this is just beautiful right through here. Hard to even believe this is Texas. Oh man, all these big pine trees covered in frost is so pretty. And I've got my first really good view of El Capitan. Look at all the frost on these plants. That is crazy. Man, I don't know what it is, but The higher I keep going, actually, the less windier it is. Right now, there's no wind and it is awesome and not great views. It's a little bit hazy, but I've still got a really great view of El Capitan. I made it to the top of Guadalupe Mountain and the wind actually isn't too bad up here. So I'm gonna relax and enjoy it for a bit. Oh man, it is awesome to have this peak all to myself. And you know, the hike actually is not that bad up here, but the wind and cold just made it so much harder than it should have been. But wow, man, these are just some huge mountains. And I'm really glad the wind is not super crazy up here at the top. I think I had made it up here at a pretty good time. The wind is starting to get worse. So I think I'm gonna take one last look around and start heading back. I'm hiking back now, enjoying one last look at El Capitan. I was really hoping to film more of the trail, but you know, I'm just trying to document this the way it is, and man, this is the way this one was. Pretty tough, really cold, and really windy. I've been heading down for a little bit now, and the wind has not been bad at all. I'm about to get on the side of the mountain though, where the wind was really, really bad this morning. So I'm excited to see if it's still that bad. Hopefully it's not. Here you can see a really good difference from one side of the mountain to the other side of the mountain. Oh my goodness, I just saw an entire herd of mountain goats. That's gotta be like one of the best experiences in the mountains I've ever had. Wow, that was quite the hike. I'm excited to go back and see the videos I took from going up. That was some of the fastest and coldest wind I've ever experienced in my life. And seeing the mountain goats near the end was definitely the highlight. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.